Well, gonna check out Grant Park Beach today. A little windy, which will probably churn some rocks up, which is great. The sun is shining, it's beautiful, beautiful day. It's just a little over 40 right now. Boy, you can see how churned up the lake is there, how brown and sandy the waves are coming in. So hopefully we're getting a little action up on the shore. We'll check it out. This is a super good example of a crinoid fossil soup here. You can literally see it's just basically fossils. See all that? So these are like these segmented plants, and so all the segments of that plant just ends up going to the bottom, and you end up with this beauty. Isn't that amazing? Oh, look at that beautiful piece of unitite. Almost no feldspar. I mean, just unbelievable amount of epidote in that. It is a beauty. Wow, look how amazing that is. Just sitting here. A little big for me to carry home, but absolutely. It's just amazing out here today. Just, I mean, the rocks are just, they go forever. Just a pile like this all the way along the shore. There's some amazing finds. What a beautiful day. I always love finding urbanite, old Cream City, Milwaukee bricks with mortar. I like to imagine, as I look at this, the craftsman that picked that brick out to stack it and mortar it in onto some building or house, 150 years ago, and here it is sitting on the beach. I'm having to fast today due to another medical procedure I have to have done, and boy, is there a better way to get your mind off of that than coming and looking at this beauty, listening to nature, finding amazing treasures, checking out of all the stuff. Well, I almost never need a reminder of how lucky we are to live as close to something as beautiful as Lake Michigan. And today was another reminder of that. It's just unbelievable. Nice, beautiful day out. Hard to believe it was only just over 40 degrees. It felt like a summer day almost out there. Very, very nice. So I've got some good treasures today. Let's check them out. So this just jumped out to me because it's got all these little spots of what looks like quartz to me. I would have said maybe this was chert. I think it is chert. I see some banding here, but I've never seen these kind of like deposits in it. So that's pretty cool. I couldn't help but pick up this crinoid fossil soup because I think it's the most dense crinoid example that I've ever picked up. I mean, it is just, it's so full of fossil, it's just hard to believe. This guy here, another one that's got me scratching my head a little bit. Really interesting banding. This almost looks like a chert-like type material, the coloring and the hardness of it. Really strange. Like, I'm not real sure what that is, but it's very interesting. I thought this was really pretty. Colors in it. Cool shape too. Some really good examples of banded chert. That'll be nice. This one just was interesting bands in it. I've got a few examples of slag here. I'm going to run a barrel of slag. I've got some greener colored material, looks like this, that, man, it took amazing polish. It's one of my favorites. It's so cool. So I love this blue kind of sharp color. So I'm going to see if I can get enough for a barrel. There's plenty of that around. This one's really pretty. I just like the colors in it. Probably some iron in it with that kind of rust in it. Couldn't pass this one up either. Whenever I find an egg, I gotta have it. So this is just another fossil soup. I mean, it is just, that's all it is, just full of fossils and a beautiful egg. Some more chert. Now this is interesting to me. I believe this is banded chert, but this is the most interesting pattern of banded chert or chert that I have ever picked up. So really cool shapes there. I've never seen one like that. I just like the green in this one. Yeah, some pretty good examples of Unakite today. Here's a couple smaller one here. I just love the colors and banding in this. It appears to have been broken at some point. You see this side is very, looks broken, almost like it was cut, and then this side's not, so that's really cool. Not sure what I'm holding on to here. I was going to do a little research. Look how cool that thing is. Red and pink and quartz, kind of a green. There's like a really bright green deposits in it. That's really cool. I just like this guy because how often do you come across like a rectangle? Must be pretty hard to have kept this shape pounding away in the lake, but nothing real unusual about it other than it's just cool to find a naturally tumbled stone that kept such a rectangular shape. This one I had to have because as soon as I flipped it over, it had this really cool crinoid in it there. It looks like maybe there's some more in it there also. Really neat example. It's like clear, like ice, which I haven't seen before. Another piece of coral I picked up today. Little but pretty. When I first saw it, just peeking under the sand, just this little corner sticking out. I got all excited, thought I'd found a Petoskey. This green I just couldn't pass up because look how just beautiful that color is. And this one too, kind of a green, bluish hue to it. Amazing banding. Really nice big piece of banded chert. How pretty that is. This one just jumped out at me with this pretty layering of colors. So this, I believe, is slag as well, which is pretty cool. It's the biggest one I think I've ever seen or picked up, and it's got really cool pink deposits in it. It's really, it feels good in the hand. Now this, I'm not sure what I'm holding on to here. At first I thought, is this like some garbage, and this is a piece of like stoneware? Kind of has that stoneware look here. I'm not really sure if I'm thinking this is not natural and this is some kind of stoneware. Just cool banding on this one. Very defined bottom. Really like that. Assume some kind of granitoid by these shapes here. This one jumped out to me just because of these deposits in here. Looks like quartz. Now here's the kind of creme de la creme of Unakite. I think maybe one of the most amazing examples I ever picked up. So you see the epidote is just everywhere. I mean, it is so, you almost can't see feldspar except for right here on the bottom. And then there's some really cool red bands through the epidote. So it's almost like a negative. It's almost the reverse of what I'm used to seeing. Normally it's red with some green epidote in it. And this one you see it's just got all of these veins
It's just so much. I've never seen one like that before. So I think this is still Unikite. It's really a cool one. This is what I'm more used to, where you've got the epidote and the small veins like that, and that's mostly feldspar, but oh, this one is just the opposite of that. Piece of chert. Couldn't walk by this big old hunk of milky quartz. Wasn't that just really nice and pure? Another big piece of chert. Some more slag. Play with this, see what I can get out of that. Another piece. Another piece. I just loved this kind of burgundy color. Really jumped out at me. Very pretty. I just like this piece of granitoid with this nice quartz band all the way around it. Thought that was pretty. Just a little Unikite. Another big hunk of quartz. This one's got some more, looks like probably iron in it with kind of some rust color to it. I just like this piece of quartz. It just had some really, you can zoom in here more so you can see that's really interesting, like marks here and banding there, and this brown in it there. Just some really cool layering to that. It's a terrific day out at Grant Park as normal.